Hello, this is Rhone from Music Computing. How you doing? There have been a lot of requests from viewers on YouTube wanting to see some examples of how to use the StudioBLADE. Right here I have a StudioBLADE 88 key. I'm going to make a quick demo using the StudioBLADE and using the Studio One Pro program from PreSonus that ships with the StudioBLADE line. All right. Using Music Computing plugins Trigger Grid and Sonic Source, I'm going to use some samples from Studio One and plugin chains from Studio One. I'm going to show you how to put all that together and make a quick track and mix it down, and then use the built-in upload to SoundCloud application that's built into Studio One Pro. All right, we're going to get started on this beat right quick. I'm going to do a 4-bar loop here. I'm going to start with a pre-made sample that's in the 8 gigs of sample that comes with Studio One Pro. And this one's called World Drum. So I'm just going to use the touchscreen, drag it right into the project there, and just nudge it over with my finger. Now, it only goes for 2 of the 4 measures. So if I want to make this particular sample go all the way to 5 or 4, so to be a whole 4 bars, I'll just hold my finger right on that sample and it brings it right. Click menu up and I use the duplicate, and that duplicates that. So let's let me hit the start button here. Let's listen to that right quick. I'm gonna lay a separate beat on top of that using Trigger Grid. And our Trigger Grid is already in the template. It's on track 1 of the template. This template ships with all the StudioBLADEs. And you click on the half keyboard icon there, and there's the Trigger Grid interface. And you make sure you have your track selected. It automatically arms it. And there's all kinds of samples preloaded in the default template for Trigger Grid 64. Some kicks, kicks, subs and regular kicks, snares, hats, some toms, cymbals, percussion. So I'm going to drop a kick and snare over top of that right here. So I'm just going to hit record, and it's going to give me a 4-measure count in, and I'm going to do that right now. And that just loops around, real easy. Okay, and let's add some kind of like hat sound. There's a kind of a reverse swish hat on this 3rd pad here. So I'm going to drop that in as well. Just hit record, just overdub it right on top of it. All right, kind of like a shaker kind of sound. All right, cool. All right, so I'm going to do some keyboard bass. I have Sonic Source, which is another Music Computing plugin that is on the StudioBLADE models. And this is a really cool plugin. And I'm using a sound called Another Sub. That was pretty loud. I have it on track 2. And I'm going to bring that one down. So let me pull up the mixer here. And yeah, you see how that fader is controlling that particular track. So I can adjust the volume of that instrument. All right. Close the mix window. And I'm going to close the browser for now so I can see more of the track window. Okay, so let's record in that sound. Just hit record and drop it in. So I've got that track in there. I have another instance of Sonic Source on track number 3, and I have a pad sound on this one. I'm just record that in as well. Let's do that. 2, 3, 4. let's bring up another sound, and this one is going to come from the actual Studio One instrument collection, and this is a string sound. Pretty plain sounding string sound, but using the built-in effects chains in Studio One, we can make that sound have a different type of vibe to it just by dragging and dropping. So I'm going to look into the instrument effects chain here, and there's one called ARP. I'm going to drag that and drop it right on the track, and now this string sounds like this. Right. I have that one on fader 5, so I'm going to adjust that a little bit. And let's record in that. And I've got this track just about as far as I'm going to go with it for now. It's just 4 bars, and if I wanted to enhance the mix of this with quick and easy built-in tools, there's more effects plugins built into Studio One. There's some mastering plugins as well. And I'm going to let this track play, and I'm going to drag in a mastering plugin, and you can hear the slight difference that it gives this track in the high end. So I'm going to hit play, and then drag in this one called Clarity. So you can hear the difference that particular plugin added to the mix. We'll bring down the original drums just a little bit. Turn off the play. Okay, that's a really quick mix. What you'd want to do at this point is mix it down, and you would want to share it with some of your friends. So with the StudioBLADE and the Persona Studio One program, you have a really cool way to do that. You can mix it down and then upload it to a SoundCloud account, and SoundCloud is a really cool place to upload songs to. So to mix this song down, I just click on the song tab there, and I tell it to mix down to audio file, and it has all these different options. You can tell it to publish right to your SoundCloud account, or you can download it, save it first and then upload it. So either way you'd want to do it, I'm going to download it to a location and then open that utility so you can see the whole process. I'm going to leave all the regular format stuff like 24-bit, 41K, all that same, and just hit OK, and that mixes down, and that's cool. So if I wanted to upload that to my SoundCloud account, I hit the Studio One tab at the top and click on the SoundCloud client, and it opens and it asks you to connect with SoundCloud, and that connects to my Sir James account on SoundCloud, and I can hit add tracks, and it takes me to the folder where my songs are, and I can select that mix down to and hit open, and it puts it in the window. And you can type in all kinds of things like description, the genre. You can set the BPM and even the key of what the song was, and even load up a icon if you had a piece of artwork. And once you've got that ready, you would just hit upload, and that goes to your SoundCloud account. You see it working there. And that's pretty much it, how to make a quick beat. We're going to be making a lot more videos soon, so stay tuned to our YouTube channel and check out the musiccomputing.com website. And also look for us on Facebook. We're everywhere, really. So, check us out, and I'll be back. This is Rhone. We'll see you soon.